Fix that. All right. I just noticed an overlay change that I had not affected properly.
Dude, 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 they did it. They freaking did it.
So they did. I'm not
You
surprised though.
crazy.
I'm not surprised to see this at all. I'm
You
not
maniacs.
surprised.
You blew it up.
You blew it up. That's right. All right, guys.
ARTIA running trip was a double Venezia, double Des Moines, Stalingrad, Summers, and Yuyang.
Yes, indeed. They've skipped the battleship and gone for a much heavier composition here. KIA sticking with their Kurfürst composition. This is actually almost the exact same this is the exact same composition they ran last time on this map from the exact same spawn. We just watched them play this team, this team lineup on this spawn.
Yep. And if I remember right, they lost.
They did lose. They did lose because 007 just choked out that sea cap with radar. Now, I will say this. 007's position at sea had folded by the end of the game, but it was too late. By then, it had taken the radar and it had taken KIA so long to break through at sea that it didn't matter by then.
Right.
I feel like my game music is a little too loud. Let me adjust that some.
I had to turn mine down immediately on the first game.
There we go. Let's turn that down a few. I'm trying to keep that. There we go. About 40. I try to keep it around minus 40 in terms of background music. That's about right. Okay, let's try that. Well, both teams deploying just like they did before. I mean, if you watched KIA earlier, you know what they're going to do in the sense of they're going to send double Zhao and gearing towards B. Everybody else going to hang out around C.
I don't know. Finning is not looking like he's going there again.
Finning is going exactly the same place. This is exactly what he did last time. He moved straight up the 6 line, and he turned to starboard and pointed his bow over towards C.
Okay.
Polsky's Yu Yang popping an early radar to make sure the C cap is clear. He might actually be about to detect Mad Dog. He does. He detects Mad Dog and pushes him back from the cap already. It was well played by Polsky, actually, because it's going to keep Mad Dog off the cap long enough. There's a radar from Finning to do the exact same thing. Now, Finning didn't make the turn quite as effectively this time as he did last game.
Yeah. I was confused about that.
Polsky doing good work to salvage his HP and back off the cap.
Oh, remember, Yu Yang does not have a heal, so every piece of damage is...
Every hit point counts when you don't have a heal. That Smolland that we watched Eagle Lance's Smolland in the 007 game, he was able to hang into this cap very, very well and for quite a while because of that heal.
Mm-hmm.
Finning finally getting his ship reoriented and headed back over to point his bow towards C. We've got one Des Moines, that's Okura, setting up kind of behind the cap next to this island over here where he's got a bit of cover. He can... Oh, no, I see. He's going to sneak past it and push up closer here. Okay.
Yep, they're putting Battle Wolves out here to basically... I think what they want to do is they want to isolate Annoying Italian, because they're probably expecting him to go to this corner.
Ooh. Judge's Zhao takes a torpedo. Takes a Summers torpedo. Well, Battle Wolf's position will he'll be able to swing down the 10 line and definitely be able to kind of deal with Annoying Italian at some point. That's Woshi's Stalingrad that Annoying Italian is doing as his name would imply. As Mad Dog pushes Polsky back off the cap. He was trying to sneak in, but it looks like he smoked and he ran south. Yep. 4 minutes gone. Both teams still jockeying for position here. Zhao's over at B. Not trading as well as they might like early, having eaten some torpedoes.
Yep, and you can see Finning is not doing the same thing he did last time. He's sitting farther back this time around. I don't think he wants a repeat.
Well, he doesn't need to move up quite so far, quite so quickly. His radar covers the cap. That's all they need from him right now.
Well, and I say that just as he starts moving, making revolutions for the C cap.
Gruho trying to turn and avoid a Summers torpedo, but he might still... Nope, he's got it. Found himself a hole. Oh, Gidzecki
Radar
getting
going up at sea.
hammered. Gidzecki losing half his HP for getting barely spotted over here on the 2 line.
That's what Venezia's do best, right?
That's what Venezia's do best. Double Venezia just turning Gidzecki's hull into Swiss cheese. Losing a 2 or 3K more there before he finally manages to sneak away. It's going to change the kind of risks that he can take with that ship now. He's basically 1 or 2 salvos from death if he plays it badly. Each team looking for a way to break into the sea cap. Nobody really having a distinct advantage over on the other flank, although I will say that ARTIA has an HP advantage over here, pretty notably.
Absolutely, yes. But, I mean, both sides are running kiting cruisers, so...
Yep.
You can't really just push that.
No. Judge Zhao going to have to get underway here in a moment. He's got torpedoes coming in, and his smoke is expiring. He takes a shot. He's spotted now, I'm sure of it. Yep, they can definitely see him. More Summers Torps coming in as he starts to make the turn to try and dodge. Yeah, he's got himself a nice spot. He can avoid those torpedoes.
He'll be fine, yep.
Mad Dog's daring on the bottom end of C, getting radared now. That's Okura's Des Moines radar going up to spot him and drive him off once again. C-Cap fails to change hands, nothing doing.
Yep, which means that ARTIA actually still has that point lead because they capped A
Yep,
before.
they have a very, very narrow, literally a 3-point lead just because they capped A just a little faster.
And that might be all it takes.
Might be. Okura's Des Moines now starting to farm kind of damage off of Finnig's Stalingrad here with HE, looking for some fires. Finnig had his guns turned the other way, looking for a cross-map shot on one of the Venezias. Still is looking for that shot, actually. Trying to figure out if he has any eyes. He does not. The Venezia that he would have a...
Daddy. Mo Daddy's about to take 1 torp. Very aggressive play by
Well,
KIA
KIA pushing their Kurfürst up the 9 line, or the 10 line here, I should say.
Yep, he didn't see the sign, the no battleship sign.
He didn't. He just sailed right past it and with a giant middle finger out. You're not the boss of me, Wargaming. You don't get to tell me where to drive my ship.
That's right.
Mad Dog back onto C. Woshi's Stalingrad radar going up, but it looks like he's out of range, and he is. Stalingrad radar not finding anything.
Gidzecki goes down.
Gidzecki, it's all it took. 1 single salvo. Gidzecki getting spotted, and he's out. That removes the smoke train and the spotting over here on this B flank. That's going to make it tough for KIA to continue to hold that position the way they have been.
Mo Daddy under fire from 3 different ships now.
Mo Daddy trying to turn back, but is he going to ground himself?
Think maybe that sign was there for a reason.
Maybe the sign is there for a reason. Mo Daddy coughing up well over half his HP to move up the 9 line, 10 line, and then get turned around as KIA does manage to bag C.
And that's what they got by that push.
So they have a cap lead now, but they're going to struggle a bit, I think, to hold it. Now the Zhaos, this is Brujo and Judge. They need to pull back towards B in an attempt to kind of hold that cap. Finnig's radar covering the B cap now becomes critical.
That's right.
You kind of pin Finnig in position. He's the only radar they have. They're going to need him to make sure that they can keep destroyers off of both caps.
And you can see he's kind of positioning himself.
Yep.
Be able to handle that.
From his spot, his radar has the range, should have the range to cover both caps. So he basically has to just hold there. Now it does look like they're going to rotate Mad Dog. They're pulling Mad Dog back to the west. Yep. As the Summers now has turned south. That's Reichjar's Summers coming down the 4 line, headed towards the B cap as the Venezias are pushing on the other flank.
Yep. So good play by Reichjar there. Just popping smoke and attracting all those torpedoes.
Yep. Well, we're going to have a bit of a rumble at B because Rice is going to outspot the Zhaos, which is going to push them farther away from the cap, but he's going to walk face first into the daring. And his smoke may not be back up yet. I'm not sure how long his cooldown is. KIA, on the strength of their cap advantage, is coming up on a lead change with 10 minutes gone. Not quite there, but almost. Mo Daddy still trying to retreat and salvage his ship. Okura taking a massive hit through the bow. Massive hit through the bow there for his impertinence, coming around the corner and challenging the Kurfürst to a duel. Kurfürst says, okay,
wow.
Sure. And now some Stalingrad shells crossing out, looking for Battle Wolf's Des Moines. But they're going to get Mo, I think, Zaf.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here he
200
goes.
HP, a couple more shells. He's going to get one more salvo out on Okura. They do lose Mo. He doesn't get anything out of that salvo.
Nope.
A 2-ship lead now for ARTIA. Mad Dog's Daring is in a gunfight with Reichsjar Summers. Reichsjar's smoke is back. Will the Daring Hydro suss him out, though? This is going to go badly for Reichsjar. They're going to get him. It's literally a handful of shells is all it'll take. Can they see him? They can't. They don't have him lit just yet. But you know Mad Dog is pushing the advantage.
Well, sure, but he's going to push that advantage right into the Venezia.
Well, he's pulling the handbrake now. He's going to use that smoke. They're satisfied with having pushed the Summers back, but they could still use a kill here. They're going to lose control of C, I fear.
There it is.
There it is. That's a kill. That's points that they badly needed.
Look at that shot Mad Dog had there. He purposely stopped, waiting for that Summers to get out of that smoke, and just was ready.
And
right
now Mad Dog's going to appropriate the Summers smoke and just do whatever he wants. Brilliant.
That's right. Why not?
Brilliant play from Mad Dog. Excellent move by Fouquet for rotating him back. Okura's Des Moines pushing into the sea cap, trying to push Finnig's Stalingrad here. The Yu Yang and Woshi Stalingrad also collapsing on this position from the north. I think they might be able to bag Okura. I can't tell.
I mean, Finnig's going down regardless.
Oh, they're going to lose Finnig. It's only a matter of time. K has a small lead here, about 60 points. 8 minutes to play, but their force at the sea cap is basically just evaporated. They're pulling the Zhaos over in that direction, but I'm not sure they're going to get there quickly enough. They are going to get Okura right here. There it is. That's points that KA badly needed, but there goes Finnig. As now, ARTIA will step onto the sea cap and flip that over.
Look at the shot Akagi took over that island.
It was a brilliant shot.
To get Finnig.
Yeah,
wow.
It was a brilliant shot. Annoying Italian putting shells into Woshi, but not getting but about 8 or 9k out. He's about to be in a duel with Battle Wolf's Des Moines, and that's a duel I've fought Des Moines as a Venezia Zap. It's so irritating.
No, it is very difficult to win.
Oh, it's so irritating. ARTIA trails right now by about 40 points, but that's going to flip soon. KIA definitely on the back foot here in game 1 of the match.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
A map visibility thing has happened again, and I don't know why. Give me a moment. I think I can fix this. There we go. I don't know why that bug returned, but it was working earlier, and now it's back. It's all right. We fixed it. Oh, you know what? I know what it was. It was when I got it now. Okay, we shouldn't have this problem again. My overlay, I work off of a 16:10 monitor, not a 16:9 monitor. And so I have to compress my game screen down from 1980 by 1200 to 1900, whatever, down to 1080p, right? So I had done that for the one overlay, because we have 2 overlays, right? You have the teams, one team is green and and then the other team is green, depending on their spawns. Yep. I had only done that on one of my overlays. That's why it was inconsistent. I was getting it sometimes and not the other. Okay, it's fixed now. ARTIA has definitely moved out to a lead here. Time ticking away, 30 seconds. Now, I will say this. KIA, if they can bag a kill, that might actually be seriously relevant here. They're close enough that a kill might flip the lead, but they're running out of time. They're down to 10 seconds now.
Stallion swung wide and just chunked Battle Wolf, but it's just not enough.
No, I don't think it's enough. They needed a... Yeah, if they could have bagged a kill, this is a close game, but ARTIA is going to walk away with game 1 here in the semifinal round. All right, let's get this all noted up correctly. There we go. ARTIA claims game 1 as they move out to an early lead in this best-of-3 series.